Well, you know, for as long as I've done this show, it's always neat to go to places you've never been before. And I'm at one of those places now. It's in the town of Mattawa in northeastern Ontario on the shores of the Ottawa River. I'm here with my buddy, Cara Carmichael. Cara, you sort of live on the river, don't you?
Yeah, I feel right at home here. I actually do live on the Ottawa River in the Renfrew region.
So that's what, 3 hours down the road?
Yeah, about 2.5.
Okay, so you've never fished this region before, right?
No, I never have, so I'm pretty excited to get out on the water.
Well, she's got her own bass boat. She fishes some local tournaments up in the Ottawa Valley region, and we're staying at Mattawa River Resort, which is just 10 minutes down the road on the Mattawa River. We came into town to get a few supplies and fuel up the boat, and we decided, we're here, let's just launch on the Ottawa River and see what's going on, because I've only fished the Ottawa River down towards from Rockland down to the dam, and basically Ottawa to all the way south of Rockland. So I've never fished this area either. So what do you say we get at it?
Let's do it.
Okay, the boat's over here. We'll get launched and see if we can't catch a few. Wow. That is a fish of a lifetime. Go, boy. Wow, that thing is a monster. They fight hard, don't they?
Look at that magnificent fish.
Look at the size of that fish.
There he is again.
The color is incredible. Oh, there we go.
The Real Fishing Show with Bob Azumi.
Big old Great Lakes smallmouth. That is a big rainbow trout, Chris. Nice double-header.
Whoa, nice jump.
Yeah. All right. That is a monster smallmouth. Man, that is so cool. Another one, there we go. The biggest pike I've ever caught. Look at that chunk. So that's what we're talking about.
Real Fishing is sponsored by Mercury, Go Boldly, Berkeley, Catch More Fish, and Abu Garcia for life.
On the Real Fishing Show, we make catching fish like this a possibility. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. First fish. First fish on the Ottawa River, Cara. Okay. We're talking smallmouth. Right species, wrong size. And I don't want to get that war pig crankbait in my hand because I am close to Mattawa. We could probably get it extracted, but not what I signed up for. Not to be taken down by a 6-inch smallmouth. See you later, buddy. Well, the bells in Mattawa are ringing, and so are the fish biting. Let me get in that. Feel like a keeper?
Nope.
No. Feel small? Oh, it is a small. It's a small smallmouth hooked on the side. Well, I don't think we need that for that one. Here, let me get it so you don't put a treble hook in your hand. There we go. Look at that. Now that's the sign of a great angler when you
See that?
when you can catch. Oh, I just got a face full of water. Catch them by the gill plate. How'd you do that? So, you're good. And that's
monster.
That's a palm-sized bass.
Yeah.
That's a palmer.
Let's try to get something bigger.
She's on fire. Basically back-to-back cast. Bigger than the last or a small one?
No, still small.
Still small. Let's see. Hey, they're growing.
They're
Swing
growing.
her over here. Swing her over. Okay, they're swinging. We're growing by inches, okay? There, Ms. Carmichael. We're talking. No, I don't have long enough arms. Sorry. What's going on? What have you got there? Oh, there's followers.
There's followers.
Yeah, there's followers. Okay, let me see if I can get one. Oh, that's a nice one. Let me net that fish.
Okay.
All right, I saw one the same size following it or so, eh? Look at this stance. This is a professional angler here.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. Where is that? Good stuff. Okay. That one had buddies following it. Oh, look at that. That's the thing about a crankbait, Cara. Softer rods with a crankbait are always a good thing because like these baits like this War Pig crankbait here, you know, they got 2 treble hooks, and so a softer rod, you just catch more fish, because even though that fish wasn't hooked good, the softness of that rod brought it in, and you know, there you go. Nice fat Ottawa River smallmouth within sight of the town of Mattawa. Not too bad, and only about, what, 5 minutes down from the resort,
Yep,
right? There you go.
that's it.
Look at that. They're feeding well here. One following it actually looked pretty decent size too. See you later, bud. Water's really coffee or tea colored here on the river, which makes it good for like crankbaiting, where you can use a reaction bait through the water, and that's what we're gonna do today. It's, you know, actually late morning, but we're gonna cover some water and see how it all pans out.
Coming up.
The next cast again up in there, Cara.
You are on.
Well, I think they're on this Swimbait.
Let's take a look down under with this week's Fish Eye View, sponsored by Mercury. Go boldly. For many anglers, Labor Day signals the end of another great year on the water. While a few cottage closers may stretch that to Thanksgiving, most overlook the best season of the year. Once the fall turnover is complete, warm water species go on a feeding spree to fatten up for winter. Consequently, they're at peak weight and condition during this time. Before the legal season closes, brook and brown trout are similarly at their very finest. Decked out in pre-spawn attire, they're a feast for the eyes. As for humans, the hunter-gatherer instinct kicks in as well. It's a deeply embedded urgency, not satisfied by visiting the grocery store. Time to get out there and collect what you can for the long winter ahead. If you know precisely what to pick, mushrooms and other forest delicacies are also there for the taking. And don't forget the annual salmon and steelhead migration. From the West Coast to the Great Lakes, it's a true spectacle of nature, even if you choose to simply observe. Just make it a point to show up the day after a rain. For anglers in the know, those runs of fall steelhead are what they live for. If you haven't experienced it yet, why not join in on the autumn harvest? Being on the water or in the woods at this time of year satisfies a deep inner need.
What you got there, girl, Smalley? Any followers?
Not that I see this time.
I got to get in. I'm trying to get my bait in. Oh, boy, they fight hard in the current, don't they? One thing about river fish, river smallmouth, I don't know, they're used to fighting current, so they always fight harder, you know? And, nice little smallmouth. Cool. Not a giant, but hey, we will take it. We will take it because we haven't even got out of sight of the boat ramp yet. We haven't even decided. I think we've idled, what, a half a mile away, maybe a third of a mile away. So
They're nice
good
and dark
stuff
here too, eh?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
I think it's the color of water. They take that on. And I'm using a blue silver lipless rattling crankbait, a War Pig here, and she's using a gold one, and I might have to switch and see what other colors I got. But I did lose one on this, so we'll keep throwing it and see. Oh, there's fish. There we go. Whoa, baby. You know, it's funny, we just moved.
First cast.
First cast on a Swimbait. We moved up the river. And what have we got here? Oh, smallmouth on a Swimbait. The little river fish doesn't want to give up. And because I've only got a few packs of these Swimbaits, because by the time the show airs, they'll be available, but they're not now. And it's a new Berkeley Swimbait, that 3.8 inch. So, wow. the next cast again up in there, Cara?
You are on.
Well, I think they're on the Swimbait pretty good. Wow. Whoa, nice. This one here's a skinnier guy.
Do you want the net?
No, I'm all right. But that's pretty cool. That was like next cast. What are we? Yeah, we're in like 8-9 feet of water. And 8-9 feet of water. These river bass are loving it. That's one thing about a swim bait. It's kind of like a great search bait, you know, because you can cover a lot of water with it, just like you can with like the lipless crankbait like I was using a while ago and Cara's still using it. And what I like about it is you can sort of cast all around the boat and just cover a grid with a steady retrieve. It's a no-brainer type bait. Perfect for a guy like me. Now we're fishing beside the highway here. And, oh, a jumper. They really do fight
First
hard.
cast since we started this
Yeah, well, I just
area
thought
too.
we'd move back a bit and just start a little bit further up from where we caught those fish. Whoa. And, oh my, it choked that swim bait. Big time. This is where having the tools handy is to get at it. You know, it's funny because to get a hook out like this without needle nose pliers would be pretty hard, but they're right where you need them. Sweet.
Coming up.
Cara, what are you doing?
Catching some fish.
I was just back there, you know, working on the GPS. Well, I'll tell you, this lipless crankbait, the War Pig, has definitely done some battle. You can see that it's quite battle scarred, and I'll tell you, when it comes to lipless crankbaits, they do catch a lot of fish. And you know, on today's show, Cara and I are fishing the Ottawa River. Now, we had fished the day before on the Mattawa River at where the Mattawa River Resort is, and the water was clear there. But once I got over to the Ottawa River, I noticed that it had some color to it. You could see down maybe 2 or 3 feet, but it wasn't gin clear. And that's when a noisy lipless crankbait like this comes into play. If you want to catch fish on a place like the Ottawa River, whether it's bass or pike, cover water with a crankbait like this. It vibrates, it's got a rattle in, makes a lot of noise, and you can really cover water and put the odds in your favor. On the particular outing that Cara and I were on, you know, those fish were scattered, but they were aggressive. So when this noisy thing vibrated past them, it gave them something to home in on so that they could chew it. What can I say? Covering water with a lipless crankbait, it doesn't get much better than that. Hey, welcome back. We just broke for lunch. Now we're back at it. And what are you doing, crankbaiting?
Yeah, and
All right.
we're on.
Okay, well, let's get that. Okay, how big is it? It's a keeper, but it's not a big keeper. But it is a smallmouth. Okay, so crankbait. You can just, the dam is just appearing around behind Cara there. And so you had this thing hooked 2 different ways. You didn't want to lose it, right? These ones are good for pike, nice and long ones. There we go. All right, little smallmouth. See you later, buddy. What was that, just on a steady retrieve, ripping that bait?
It was.
Cara, what are you doing?
Catching some fish.
I was just back there, you know, working on the GPS, and here we are, doing a little crankbaiting. Okay.
having a time. We're
Like-
having a time.
Oh,
out here.
nice. Nice. They fight good, eh?
Yeah,
Look at that.
good bellies.
Look at that stance. She's not fooling around this. Oh, any followers? Oh, you got it hooked on the side.
Well, lovely. That's why it feels
You got it hooked on the side of the face.
made me laugh.
Oh, there, it came off. Hey, look
What
at
is
this.
that mouth?
Oh, that's so
Ah.
cool. You got to see this, okay? And you grab your bait. We're going to compare your bait to what fell out of its mouth. So you got a crayfish, a crayfish here that just fell out of this bass's mouth, okay? So let's get your bait and show your bait.
Yeah.
Sort of looks like a crayfish, like a silver crawdad. So you got kind of the mixture here, right? You got a little bit of everything going on. So Cara, they're eating good old crawdads. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, look at the color combination too, eh? It almost matches pretty much perfectly.
And it spit it up. Actually, the crayfish, no, it's not alive, unfortunately. But little fat river smallmouth right there. See you later, buddy. Cool. Well, I was just looking at the GPS and the mapping because Navionics, you know, show all the breaks and the shelves that come out from the shore here. And it's cool because, you know, the Ottawa River, as opposed to where we're staying at the Mattawa River Resort, that's uncharted. Where here, this is all charted, so you can see the depths and the flats, the humps, the breaks, the dam up there, you know, all the cool stuff. Well, I'm gonna finish.
Yeah, we're getting excited to get towards there,
Catch
aren't we?
another one. Aha, Mr. Smallmouth on a drop shot out here in the middle of the river on a hump. Very cool. And, oh, nice one.
Do you want the net?
Yeah, we better net this one. It's a nice one. Yeah. Coming up. Alrighty. Very cool. I don't know if I got my baits. Oh yeah, good. I saved the bait. I only got one package of these. And it's a cool little drop shot bait. It's a little black 4-inch flatworm. And I've got a little ultra tungsten drop shot weight on here. And see, it's hooked right through the nose. There we are. Look at that thing. That's got a belly to it. Very cool. Okay. Get back in there. Tell your buddies we're here. We mean business. Now, Cara, the tournament fishing, you've been doing pretty good this year, eh? Fishing with what, Uncle Tim, Uncle Tom?
Yeah, Uncle Tim and Uncle Tom. They're both 2 different series, and it's been going really well.
So you got a third, a fourth?
Second.
A second?
A second, a fourth, a 7.
Wow.
11.
That's better finishing than I've had, but let's not talk about my stuff, okay? Good. Do you like tournament fishing?
I do. It's a lot of fun, really competitive.
You got your own.
Blast.
You got your own Ranger.
Yes, I do.
When did you get that? A couple of years ago?
Yeah,
now?
3 years ago now. 18.5-foot Ranger.
Life is good.
It's good.
Another one. All right. And oh, you keep casting right to where that current. You see where it gets flat there?
Yes.
Oh yeah, nice one. Again, I'll get this. Whoa. Come on, baby. This thing is fighting everywhere. Get in here. They seem to be right on the front of that little hump out there. It's tangled me up pretty good, but nice little smallmouth.
Coming up.
What is it? Oh, it's a pike. Hey.
The Mattawa River Resort is our home now. We moved up here last year in April. We have 16 housekeeping cabins. Anywhere from 2 to 20 people can stay in the cabins. We're in this beautiful, scenic, raw beauty of the Mattawa River. We are the only resort on the river. There's amazing fishing. We have canoes, kayaks, paddle boards. We would love to have and host you in the future. Please come and enjoy the Mattawa River Resort and come and meet our family.
Feels like a good fish. I don't know if it's a pike or a bass though, Cara. It's staying down like a pike. Staying down like a pike. And I got this big long Fenwick fiberglass crankbait rod on. It's gotta be a pike. Let's see. Well, maybe not. Now it's running around more like a bass. Let's see.
Oh,
Smallmouth, nice one. Oh. Nice, all right. Nice little smallmouth. Swing it that way, okay. There you go, all right. That thing there, you know, it's funny because river fish that are fat like this still fight pretty hard, you know? And this one here, I don't think I'll need the pliers on this one. I might. Let's see. There, I will need the pliers. And here we are. All right. Not a bad little smallmouth. Cara, let's get a quick picture of this smallmouth before we keep fishing, and we'll get right back at it. Okay, let's get this little fatty back in the water here. Okay. Still here, buddy. All right. Good stuff. Oh, here we go, Cara. This actually feels like a decent one. Maybe, what is it? Oh, it's a pike, hey! I thought it was a big smallmouth at first. All right, oh, look at that. And the crankbait just fell out of its face. The line is still in its mouth. That's the one thing too is, you know, there's big pike in the river. I saw a picture at the boat ramp there of Ken Loyla's wife there had a 41-inch pike from the river. Now we need to set her down there. That's not a bad pike right there. Lots of fun. Hit that crankbait going the other direction. I thought, oh, it's a big smallmouth. Nope, it's a pike. All right. See you later, bud. All right. That one slimed me up pretty good, but not a bad way to end this outing here. You know, staying at Mattawa River Resort with Cara Carmichael. Cara, a lot of fun, eh?
oh, this has been a blast today.
You know, we're gonna go out fishing tomorrow morning too, but you gotta say to yourself, you know, just to change it up, this was spur of the moment coming to the Ottawa River because we came into town and, oh, there's a marina and a boat launch. We better go try it.
I feel right at home.
Yeah, well, you know, being a river girl.
In Ottawa River.
Are you a valley girl too? What do they refer to that, the people in Ottawa? They call people from the valley?
Say, yeah, from the valley.
Yeah, well,
yeah,
you know.
The Ottawa Valley.
Well, I'll tell you, lots of fun. I think we better just keep cranking down the shore. What do you think?
Sounds good.
All right.
Real Fishing was sponsored by Mercury, Go Boldly, Berkeley, Catch More Fish, and Abu Garcia for life.
Well, that thing's got some weight to it. Size of that puppy right there. That is just wild.
Man.
Beautiful, beautiful. Look at the size of that thing.